The 2019 Subaru Impreza makes collision avoidance technology easier than ever to equip. That's because Subaru said that its EyeSight system, which features automatic emergency braking, adaptive cruise control, lane departure warnings, and active lane control, is now standard on range-topping 2019 Impreza Limiteds and newly optional on the 2019 Impreza base trim level. Previously, the system was optional on all Imprezas with the continuously variable transmission (CVT), except the base model. For 2019, the least costly Impreza sedan with EyeSight is the $21,325 base with the $845 EyeSight option, about $2,200 less than last year. The price includes a mandatory $885 destination charge. All variants of the Impreza line are also available as hatchbacks for $500 more. With EyeSight, last year's Impreza qualified as a top safety pick. Other changes to the all-wheel drive compact sedan and hatchback lineup are less significant for the new year. The 2019 Impreza premium trim level now starts at $22,480, a $300 increase over last year thanks to a new alloy wheel design, 2 additional USB ports, and an upgraded 6.5-inch touchscreen for infotainment that now includes HD radio, a CD player, and cell phone-based apps such as navigation, iHeartRadio, and a bird-watching app. 2 option packages bundle EyeSight and blind spot monitors with or without a sunroof. Next up, the 2019 Impreza Sport adds a short throw shift lever for manual transmission models and now lists from $23,080, a $100 bump. Topping the lineup is the 2019 Impreza Limited with its newly standard safety gear. Its base price climbs accordingly to $25,880, up from $25,055. With the optional sunroof, blind spot monitors, navigation system, and Harman Kardon branded audio, a loaded Impreza Limited hatchback costs $29,130.
Subaru has made plenty of product missteps, but over the past 9 years, they've hit it out of the park with the Outback, Forester, and Crosstrek. But the B9 Tribeca will go down as one of the brand's worst mistakes. It offered 3-row seating, but Tribeca was too small, it was underpowered, and it didn't have the go-anywhere attitude of its sporty stablemates. Subaru has righted the ship with the all-new 2019 Ascent 3-row family hauler, and it looks like they hit a home run. Ascent is built at Subaru's plant in Lafayette, Indiana. It's designed for North American families, and it rides on an extended version of the new Subaru Global platform. The all-new Ascent crossover has a starting price of $31,995 for its base model. Features a roomy top-notch interior, excellent infotainment system, and can capably tow up to 5,000 pounds, the most of any Subaru in history. The new Ascent is not underpowered like Tribeca. It comes with an all-new Subaru 2.4-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder boxer engine, producing 260 horsepower with plenty of torque, delivering 277 pounds-ft, sending it to all 4 wheels through Subaru's proven symmetrical all-wheel drive system. The Ascent is rugged, where Tribeca was too tame for the brand. Tribeca was just an ordinary city grocery hauler, where the new Ascent has Subaru's go-anywhere attitude and comes equipped with X mode for those series off-roaders, and 8.7 inches of ground clearance. It's paired with hill descent control that helps maintain a constant speed when traveling downhill, enhancing vehicle control on a backcountry trail. All those things that keep Subaru customers coming back are found in the new Ascent. It's dog-friendly, features standard all-wheel drive, has a go-anywhere attitude, has sportier handling due to its lower center of gravity, and will be one of the safest CUVs on the road with its standard advanced driver assist eyesight safety system. Ascent isn't too small inside like Rebecca. Ascent is the biggest vehicle Subaru has ever built, and the Japanese automaker made the most of the interior space with second-row seats that slide for easier third-row access, USB charging ports in the third row, a large panoramic sunroof, waterfall head restraints for better rearward visibility, and 19 standard cup holders. The Ascent is the first Subaru to offer cooled seats. Subaru learned their lesson well with the discontinued Rebecca. They built the largest vehicle they've ever produced and infused the new 2019 Subaru Ascent with a recreation purposed go-anywhere attitude that made the brand successful from the beginning.
The 2019 Subaru Forester's exterior gets subtle changes while its architecture is completely new. The Forester has ousted the model's 6-speed manual and turbo from the latest version while taking a conservative approach with its all-new restyling and adding a mild hybrid specification. The new 2019 model at the Azu Cycle Sports Center south of Tokyo is better than its predecessor in just about every way. The Forester is a hugely popular model in the US, having sold over 177,500 units last year and 281,000 globally. In Subaru's lineup, only the Outback outsells the Forester in the US with some 188,800 sales. So to maintain its popularity, the brand had to keep this chunky crossover successful and relevant, especially as the current model had started to age. The Japanese carmaker promises the new model will have better handling, ride quality, comfort and of course mileage. And making all that possible is the employment of the brand's new Subaru Global platform. After the Impreza and Crosstrek, the Forester is the third model to incorporate this architecture, a chassis that has already proved it possesses the highest crash rating in the country. The same size as before but with a 1.2-inch longer wheelbase, designers have actually managed to improve rear seat leg and headroom. The fifth-generation Forester turns in superbly and stays flatter in the corners. But the Forester is not pretty. The outgoing model wasn't and the new model isn't either. The Forester, however, will always be practical, a triumph of function over form. When you look at the old and the new models side by side, you almost have a double take. But looking closer, you can see that the grille and lights are more prominent, sit cleaner on the car's nose section and are better balanced. Foresters come standard with eyesight, an advanced safety system that includes automatic pre-collision braking, lane departure and sway warning and adaptive cruise control. But this time, the Subaru gets the company's first ever driver-focused technology, a feature that uses facial recognition software to warn drivers showing signs of fatigue or distraction behind the wheel. It also allows drivers to pre-program their driving positions, and the car will use its dashboard-mounted facial recognition camera to scan a driver's face and automatically adjust seats, mirrors, and air conditioning preferences to that driver. This is a first for a car under $40,000. Inside, the Forester employs higher quality materials and plastics than the outgoing model. There are a more luxurious ambience, more supportive seats and the driver focus feature is a feature that will eventually appear on all models.
The largest vehicle Subaru has ever built is off to a fast start. Subaru sold 1,897 of the first all-new 3-row Ascent SUVs in its first 2 weeks as the first ones began arriving in June. The Ascent 3-row family hauler is built in the U.S. at the plant in Lafayette, Indiana, and it's only being sold in the U.S. and Canada. It could be a big hit for the Japanese automaker. The first 2019 Subaru Ascent 3-row vehicle began arriving at Subaru dealers in mid-June, and it's been a big hit with families. Subaru of America, SOA, announced the first sale of its all-new 2019 Ascent 3-row family hauler last month as it was sold to Samantha Ernest of Pewaukee, Wisconsin. Ernest is a two-time Subaru owner, traded in her 2008 Tribeca, has a growing family, and they even own a dog. It's the ideal family to get the first ever Ascent sold in America. Ernest says one of the primary features that drew her to the Ascent is the third-row seating configuration. She said, "My husband, Pat Henderson, and I have two active little boys. They love sports, so we're always running them to taekwondo, swimming, or team sports with their friends. One of the reasons I wanted this new SUV is because it has the third row. Now that they're getting a bit older and have more friends, I need more room." The 2019 Subaru Ascent crossover was designed in Japan, and it's what North American Subaru dealers and consumers have been asking for. Subaru dealers in the US told Subaru Corporation the new Ascent needed to be larger than the Japanese automaker originally had planned, and they listened. Families are responding favorably to the new 3-row from Subaru. Subaru of Indiana Automotive, SIA, will be producing the new Ascent alongside the Outback, Impreza, and Legacy. Jeff Walters, Senior Vice President of Sales, says, "Initial sales of our all-new Ascent SUV are strong, and we expect further sales growth from this vehicle over the next few months as inventory continues to build." The new 3-row Ascent allows Subaru to enter a whole new large vehicle segment they've been missing until now. It allows their current customer base of young millennials to move up in size as their family grows, and the brand is also expecting many of Ascent buyers to be conquest from other brands' vehicles. Subaru Canada will get the new Ascent 3-row this month, as SIA tries to keep up with initial orders as the family hauler is off to a fast start.